Okay, so here's the answer key to the logarithms practice test. As you can see, the answer number 1 is 11.02. What you must do is realize that the final number of bacteria is 2,500. The initial number of bacteria is 4, and the time in hours is what you're trying to find out. So plugging into the equation, we divide both sides by 4. We take the ln of both sides. This cancels out e, and it brings down the exponent of 0.584t. We divide both sides by 0.584, and we plug into the calculator ln of 625 over 0.584 to get 11.02 hours. So here, in the equation y equals 0.5 times 1.21 to the x power, y represents the number of snowboarders in millions, and x represents the number of years since 1998. Find the year in which the number of snowboarders will be 10 million for the first time. Only an algebraic solution will be accepted. So if this is the equation, y is going to be 10 because it says the snowboarders will be, y represents the number of snowboarders in millions. So it's 10. X is what we're looking for. So we divide both sides by 0.5. 10 divided by 0.5 is 20. And 20 equals 1.21 to the x power. Since we want to bring down x, we must take the log of both sides. And you end up with log of 20 divided by log of 1.21 equals 15.7. So, as you can see, the answer rounded up to 16. It'll take 16 years. It'll be the year 2014, not 2013. Number 3. This right here is where you have to find the base, make the bases the same. So we go 2 squared and 2 cubed. Cancel them out, or you can take the log of base 2 of both sides. And then we distribute, giving us this equation. And our solution is b equals 9/7. Number 4. Find to the nearest tenth of an hour how long it takes for half of the drug dose to be left in the body. So if the initial was 10, then half is 5. So 5 goes in for A, 10 is the original amount which is given to you in the equation or the formula. And we're trying to find t, so we divide both sides by 10, take the log of both sides, divide by log 0.08. The answer is 3.1 hours. What is the hourly percent decrease? Well, since it's decaying by 0.8, which is 80%, we're losing 20% every hour. So this is where you have to expand or condense when you solve the logarithmic equation, we want to condense. Because it's subtraction, we're going to use the quotient property to divide, go around the world. 4 to the first power equals x squared plus 3x over x plus 5. We cross multiply, subtract 4x, subtract 20. We end up with x squared minus x minus 20 equals 0. The solution set is 5, negative 4. When you plug into both of these, you end up with positive log, so we're okay with that. They're both acceptable. Number 6, we go around the world. The answer is 4. Number 7, you must graph f of x and g of x. We know that they are inverses of each other. So what you could do is, if you don't have a calculator, you could just choose some random numbers for x. We always want to choose x values that are around the origin. So I chose -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, because there's more positive than negative on the graph. And once you plug it into 3 to the x power, we end up with 1/3, 1, 3, 9, 27. Our ordered pairs are here. And I know the inverse will be the reverse of the ordered pairs. So we plot the points and connect the dots. Plot the points and connect the dots. The domain of G are x's greater than 0, and the range of G are all real numbers because, as you can see, the y values go down forever and the y values go up forever. Number 8. The expression log base 3 of 8 minus x is defined for all values of x such that, well, remember, 8 minus x must be greater than 0. So once you set that up, you end up with x is less than 8. And if you plug them in, right, 8 won't work because 8 minus 8 is 0. But if you plug in 7, 8 minus 7 is 1, that's fine. 8 minus 6 is 2, that's fine, and so on and so forth. That's why 3 is the answer. Number 9, we are condensing. Number 10, you plug it into the calculator, the change of base formula, so log 5 divided by log of 3. And I rounded wrong here, it's to the nearest thousandth, which is 3 decimal places, so it's 1.465. And finally, number 11, here we have the ln in the equation. We're trying to get x by itself, so the opposite of ln is e. So first we isolate ln of 3x, divide both sides by 2. And then when we take the e of both sides, we are basically changing ln 3x equals 5 halves into exponential. This becomes an exponent, and e is the base. So e to the ln cancels, but this e remains, and e to the 5 halves power is now equal to 3x. Dividing both sides by 3, x equals e to the 5 halves over 3. And the calculator gives us 4.0608. They want nearest 10,000, and that's 4 decimal places. And there's the answer key. I hope you will be prepared for the logarithm test.